Hey, what's up, guys? I am Matt, and this is Mycrazypodcast, episode 76. Who are you?
Yo, mama's favorite.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm Matt for redundancy's sake. I like that you guys just don't even give names anymore.
If you don't know who I am, then you gotta learn, motherfucker.
Well, I'm Sarah Grace Gardner, but that's besides the point.
Sometimes there's new listeners.
Okay, well, hi. For people who don't know me, my name's Jim. People call me JT sometimes, though. Or asshole, scumbag. That's okay.
Okay, maybe it was better we didn't give his name. Anyways.
No, it's okay, though. Been doing this shit for a long time.
Wonderful.
So let's just go right into the shitter. The only thing that really happened this week was there's 2 mass shootings.
Fucking A, bro. Like, I feel like it was almost like...
within a day of each other.
Yeah. Honestly, I felt like it was not like... At one point, I was like, shit, this happened on the same day? But no, I was just like really stoned in between then, and I lost track of time.
Mercury's in retrograde, that's why. It's like in a whole bunch, like a whole bunch of planets going in retrograde. And in like a series.
Making all the psychopaths come out and just fucking do terrible things some more. But hey, I mean, like, what? That's probably like the 300th fucking shooting in the United States in the past, 2 years?
Hey, but like, there's more people now.
It's fucking terrible.
But there's more people now, and everybody, there was always crazy psychopaths. There always was. There was always mentally ill people, but there wasn't as much TV to televise it. So I don't know if these things have gotten more common or just the fact that we're really paying attention now.
Well, no, there's press before. So
but it's not like there has not been mass shootings in the past. It's just that there's more press about it now. It doesn't mean that at the time when those certain massacres occurred back before social media was around and shit, didn't take away from the gravity of the situation. It's just that time goes on, and sadly, people get hung up on newer and worse tragedies that occur and forget about the other ones that have passed.
So clearly nobody's doing we're just all talking about it and no one actually does anything about it.
Pretty fucking much.
Well,
I think everybody has...
Oh,
they're what?
They're blaming video games right now.
They're blaming video... no, that's just recycling, because video games are getting blamed back in, 95, and then in the mid-2000s again.
Yeah.
It seems like, honestly, for a while, they just blamed Grand Theft Auto 3 on fucking everything.
There is an argument for it, though, because you're doing it in there, you're seeing it, you're the one who's choosing what to do.
Yeah, but no, because, not for nothing, if you weren't mentally fucked to begin with, you would know that that's a fucking video game.
Right, but at the same time, say these people, so this is the only place that a kid goes home. He goes home after school, and he starts playing and that's his only escape. And all these kids at school are probably assholes to him, and they're being really they're being douchebags, and he can get his 1 ounce of power through that. And then now, you know what I mean? He decides to go do shit.
The fuck? There's many billions of factors that play into this other than just mental stability.
Or we could just talk about how people should probably be a bit nicer to everybody.
I mean, that's definitely a plus.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Why don't we...
I mean, not for nothing, too. A lot of these things aren't just based upon, school bullying and shit. These are religious-based shootings, racial-based shootings, sexual orientation-based shootings and stuff. That just goes back to just overall just hate.
Yeah, these are just fucked up people.
Yeah, that's what comes down to. Up people.
And that's why I don't like using the video game excuse, because I was bullied and I used video games as an escape.
Same here, bro.
I'm not homicidal.
I was a fucking dude. I grew up in a town where my graduating class was 48 people. 48, right? We have 2 streetlights in our town. Count them, 2, right? Now, mind you, that's a mainly white town.
2.
Mainly white town, yes. And at the time, there weren't as many, say African American, black people and whatnot, but there still were, and there was plenty of Hispanic people. There's more Hispanic and black people than there were the redheaded white kids, though, like me, as they say, gingers and shit. So I was always getting made fun of being Carrot Top, this, that, and the third, and all these billions of fucking names, this, that, and the third. You didn't see me going fucking shooting up fucking school.
No, but
I played the shit out of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What?
I play a lot of Grand Theft Auto.
I play a lot.
We used to shoot up the Cluck and Bell. So we used to, in Grand Theft Auto 4, we used to cover in the Cluck and Bell and our stars get up. And we used to get all of our weapons ready, and we used to shoot all... Sorry, cops in the game. But we used to have all... The cops would just try to funnel in, and we just rocket launch them.
Yeah, bro, it was great. It was how long you keep that 5-star at,
Yeah. We
try
to get to 6 stars.
6 star was the key. 6 star is the key. You got the 6 star.
It's
hard. Yeah,
hard.
you need to infiltrate that military base, start blowing up everybody. And yeah.
Well, okay, so there are those crappy people out there. We can't get away from that. So these crappy people might get some ideas from video games, though. There's no.
I'm not saying that
there is a connection. There is a connection.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I think there's a connection.
It's mental health at the core.
Yes.
It's mental health and the ability to get guns.
And not for nothing though, too. It's
you
not for nothing
with a knife.
Not as many.
Yeah, but you're not. Yeah, but you're not gonna. It's kind of, unless you have some serious fucking knife skills. It's kind of hard to create a fucking mass tragedy with such. Unless you're a ninja or a fucking samurai or some shit, whoever come through, start cutting a motherfucker down with a fucking katana. You know, just running through a crowd like you fucking Laura Croft with a knife.
Yeah, you could literally. What if like you just planned the?
Or you fucking just run through and do like a Naruto run like this with razor blades. All right. Yeah.
Well, you could
through a school hall,
yeah,
which is not recommended.
Not recommended. But like, there's tons of things you could do. You could go in. You could like plan to turn off all the lights. You can go get some night vision goggles because
let's not give people
but that's
ideas
what I'm saying.
here.
But the video games give people ideas. So what is me talking about
right there?
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying, but my thing is just with
put some dolphin noises in there or something put those in there.
No, it's fine. But no, my thing with it is just like the difference with mental, because here the mental health is at the core of it. Also,
fucking right.
But I don't think video games doesn't give them the ideas. I don't think.
No,
they have that ideas right. They're always mentally deranged, and yeah, I guess video games could help heighten that if they have that issue, but video games doesn't cause it, and that's what people are saying now. Video game causes these.
We're only looking at one little aspect of like one area of that. Like, you know, you have all the ones that are fucking race related too, and
that's why I think we need to teach like coexistence. Like there should be a class for that.
It's hard
meditation.
To do that.
Meditation is literally
it's
you
hard to
letting
do
go
that
of things.
when hatred is literally like
because they'll be like, why are you bringing politics into my school?
Family and
meditation
in life
is aside from politics
in certain areas of the world and the country. Like, you know, not for nothing, like
you and I realize that,
like,
but a lot of people
the
don't.
shit that happens in America is
that's awareness. That's why it needs to be discussed.
It's terrible, but this shit happens every fucking day, all over the world.
Guns are a big issue. Well, and the reason why I think that it's just too easy to get a gun because I
can't get a gun.
Me, yeah, you can.
How?
Yeah, you can.
You can walk run into Walmart and buy a gun.
Yeah, you can't buy a handgun. You can
buy
a rifle.
I can't get a handgun. Why would
but
I
you
want
get a shotgun.
Why would I want a shotgun? I want a fucking pistol.
But you can get a fucking
all these mass shootings are AR-15s, which you can just get into. Not all.
No,
they're rifles though. For the most part, they're rifles, and you can get a rifle easily.
Well, not for nothing though. Like.
You don't need a license for a rifle. You need a license for a handgun.
You don't need a license for a rifle. You don't. But here's my biggest thing. Like, actually, like the ones that are dramatized are AR-15s and shit like that. But a lot of them are fucking shotguns and fucking just regular fucking hunting rifles that are just semi-automatic. Well, like it's that's not technically like everyone just thinks like an assault rifle's this down and third and blah blah.
I think guns in general are just a little too easy to get.
I think
there needs to be a slight background.
I think there needs to be the Second Amendment. I do believe you should have your right.
I also agree with that statement.
I agree, and I'm as someone who's also a gun owner, I agree with that. But I also am someone who's aware of how easy it is, and I think it should just
not for nothing. Like there should definitely be some more. There is background checks though, but there's not. What I feel like if and honestly, like I'd be proponent of this, like if you wanted to buy a certain class of weapon, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, and it wasn't like if you want to say like for a pistol, you know, maybe you have to go get a mental health check. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's at least within say a month's time of purchasing a gun.
I think
something like, or at least within the 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Something that proposes.
But a real psychopath can just lie his way out of a mental health test. Like
obviously,
you can just answer the questions
obviously,
right.
But
I did that when I was like almost.
Here's the thing: is though you're never gonna get it perfect.
No, not the true psychopaths. I think
True psychopaths are gonna make it happen no matter what.
Exactly.
Whether if they have to get it.
No, not even that. I think they
could poison people.
Not even that. It's like if they want to get a gun illegally, they can just fucking buy it on the street.
Guns are just easy. Yeah. There's no thought in a gun. You just go shoot people. Easy. But like if you want to do something with a knife or you want to do something with poison, you really gotta think about it.
I don't know. You're kind of scaring me with all this with all this like descriptive like.
I have a very dark mind. Like
she watches ID channel.
I don't act out anything.
She watches a shit ton of ID.
I don't watch ID.
I know, I was making a joke.
I watch Parenthood. That's the show I'm watching. I'm watching a show called Parenthood. It's fucking awesome. Has all these awesome people.
Is that like a crime show?
No. Oh. It's literally like it's about like family life. It's so cute. I love it. It's like a whole family, and there was like
is it like 19 going on whatever like on TLC?
No, it's not like that.
No, it's like a scripted show, and it's like a wholesome show though. Like you know what I mean? It tackles real problems. Like there's an autistic child in the show, and it shows the struggle of them trying to get through the school system because he's really really smart, but he needs more attention than just the average child. So they always struggle with him, and then there's like an older daughter who, you know, like, and then there's another girl who has who like might be like she just had like a boyfriend / fiance. They broke up, and now she's like lashing out, and her father is like, she happened to show up at her father's place. It's so cute. It's just a cute, and like
how did we get here? That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, we were talking about violent things, and then I was saying like that's
you know what?
It just needed to change. The conversation needed to change.
It was getting dark.
It was getting real dark, and I could just go darker, but we don't need to do that.
No,
mass shootings aren't
George,
fun,
what do you think, George? Yes, George is still here, people. Yeah. Wait, hold on, Matt. I thought you were gonna take fucking photos and shit during this shit.
No, the shutter is loud, so I was gonna do something afterwards. So you know,
so
like
what? What's a chink?
It's for the podcast listeners. We've had podcast listeners tell us that the vaping sometimes right into the mic.
How's this one for you, folks? Can you hear the can
God.
and the drinking?
Can you hear it when I bump
this? By the way, I
want
to make a nice shout out to Golden Road Brewing in Colorado or California rather. The mango cart, shit's fire. Get yourself some. 21 and older, obviously. You know,
unless you're in Europe.
It looks unless you're in Europe mango,
or
Canada.
Yo, shout out to Canada.
Canada's bomb.
They got weed and you can drink underage?
Except,
18.
oh yeah, now, 18. Oh, by the way, I can get back into Canada now. I'm eligible.
Oh
do you want to tell that story or no? No, let's not tell that story.
Not today.
Let's just leave it on
but
that
I have to still pay, like, it's like a...
You have to pay a fine.
I have to pay, like, a fee.
You just gotta suck Jared Kushner's
I don't even
dick.
know the story.
No, it's a fee. It's like a $300... I think it's like $350 fee or $250 fee, some shit like that.
That's not bad.
Canada's lit. You can do that.
Yeah.
It's worth $250 to go to Canada.
I know. I've been to Canada, bro. Nova Scotia was fucking sweet. I wanted to go back.
Their McDonald's fucking sucks.
I don't know, man. I've been to... Dude, I went to a Subway in Nova Scotia. That shit was fire.
I went to a McDonald's at 1 in the morning in Canada.
What Canada part were you in?
I was in Montreal. I was 9 years old. Shout out to my dad where we went on a midnight snack in Montreal. Because the McDonald's was right across the street from the hotel. So YOLO. It was also 4-star. I don't know if Montreal has bad areas. It was a 4-star hotel, so it wasn't a bad area. So we were just like, YOLO, it's midnight.
Everywhere got bad areas, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it was obviously a good area. It was like, YOLO, fuck it. It's 1 in the morning. We're on vacation. He wants McDonald's. He's hungry.
Yeah.
They didn't have a 10-piece meal. They only had a 6-piece meal.
They're fucking with you.
And then their sweet and sour sauce doesn't taste the same, and the nuggets didn't taste the same.
Because it's all organic.
It should be.
Well, I'm just saying.
They follow the same rule as the UK.
Canada fucked up on their McDonald's.
Canada, I believe, follows the same rules essentially as with their food as like the UK, as far as everything needs to be organic. You can't use preservatives.
I shouldn't be talking about McDonald's because I stepped on a scale for the first time in a while and it said damn.
Yeah, I tried telling you. You tried
telling me last week.
Yeah, but
last week I admitted it to. I was like, yo, I think I'm gaining some weight. And you're like, yeah, you know what? I've been thinking that for a while. I just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to not,
it's hard. I get it. It's hard. You don't want to bring it up.
Also, like, nobody wants to be told they're getting
but like
fat.
at the same time, I didn't want to be like, damn.
Yeah. No, I said
so,
I said I'm 177.
You want to come back to the gym with me?
Oh no, I've been working out every day this week. I've been drinking water. This is like the first.
That's working out. Have you cut fast food?
Yes. No.
Yes.
You need to cut fast food.
For the most part, I have though.
Completely.
I cut out soda.
No. Well, that's a good start.
I mean, if you just drink water, that's a great start.
Cutting out soda, people, just so you know, when you cut soda out your diet, you're probably going to drop anywhere between 5 to 7 pounds right off the bat. Some people, 10 to 15.
Oh, no, I dropped a lot of weight. So I was fat between 9 and around 16. 16, I stopped drinking soda for the first time. And then college, I started drinking soda again. But between around March of my junior year to about May, my senior year, so about a little over a year, I went from almost 165 to 137. Pretty much just cutting out soda.
Yeah.
Like, I dropped a ton of... I was almost translucent. Like, my pants were, like, falling down, and, like, everyone's like, yo, why don't you just get new pants? But the thing was, I went to Catholic school where we had a uniform. I'm not going to buy expensive-ass pants for 2 more months. I was like, yo, y'all just got to deal with me sagging all the time.
Why don't you wear suspenders?
Because I didn't have that swag back then.
Oh, man. Suspenders, bro?
People got made fun of for wearing suspenders in high school.
Yo. No, see, here's the thing. I feel like if I would have played it off, I think part of my problem was I didn't play some stuff off. Like, I think I could have played that off.
Like, here's the thing. I feel like you can almost rock any outfit if you just know how to, like... You just gotta vibe it out. I don't know how else to put it. You gotta just like you gotta feel the outfit and just go with.
I'm gonna wear suspenders at my brother's wedding.
I wore crazy shit in high school. I get it.
Well, I couldn't.
I mean, no, like when I was in high school, I didn't really wear the crazies of shit. Like I was telling you earlier today, like I was like I don't know. You kind of classify me as like the BMX motocross. Like kind of like, you know, swag, like you had like hip hop mixed with metal with some country in there, you know, like all kind of
fusion restaurant.
Yeah. Pretty much. You know, like
You're a nice fusion restaurant.
That's I was a good fusion though, man. Like I was versed, you know, party kid, you know, one of them guys.
You're just very versed.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what the fuck, what was I talking about?
I was versed, all right.
Why was I talking about my uniform? I forget. Because I dropped weight because of that. I dropped mad weight.
Well, you know what? Do that, bro, and cut fucking fast food out, bro. Like, when I switched, bro, I
started cooking
when I went on my diet initially back, like, I've been cheating OD on it. That's why I've gained a little bit of weight back. But, excuse me. Heard that, listeners? No, I'm just playing. Love you guys. Keep supporting. Shout out.
But no, my problem is just like I've actually started cooking and prepping meals, doing stuff like that.
Good.
Been good on that. Still mostly just chicken, but you know.
No, you know go do it. Grilled chicken. Don't do breaded chicken.
My dad just went on a diet and he says that like he's lost like
olive oil.
He's lost like 8 pounds in 2 weeks, but from eating like fatty meats.
Yeah.
Like only fatty meats. It like. Your brain actually needs fatty meat for your for
your body needs fat.
Yeah.
That's why actually, fun fact, good little survival tip, people. If you were ever for some reason stranded out in like Alaska or somewhere anywhere with a high rabbit population, right? And for some reason you're stuck there, you can trap. And you're trapping rabbits and you're only eating rabbits, you're out there for a while, you need to do something to eat something other than rabbits. Because if you eat too lean of meat, your body gets what they call rabbit starvation. Your body will start eating itself because your body needs fats to survive. Rabbit and squirrel and a lot of these other like small that aren't like bigger game meats and stuff like cow and deer. Chickens doesn't have that much fat either. It does, but it does like real like birds, unless you get like a turkey or like a duck or something like that, like a waterfowl animal or whatever, that has some fat. Well, it has more oils than fats. It doesn't really have. Too. No, like goose and duck is great.
Really?
But you need like more big game meat for the fat to survive, because that your body starts craving fat, and your body will actually start eating itself, and you can starve yourself to death. Believe it or not.
Shout out to the vegans out there. Starving themselves.
It's actually really bad for their bodies to be vegan. They can't get the proper nutrients.
Yeah, try telling that to a fucking vegan. Carnivore life.
They've done the research.
No, it's just that
my
life eats
bacon.
life.
Fuck off.
No, that's rude. That's rude. But like, life eats life. That's the thing. You know, you have to.
George?
You have to like ingest something to live.
That's always been my thing about hunting. That's why I don't hunt. Because here's the thing.
I hunt.
I don't think there's anything wrong with hunting.
I don't think there's anything wrong with hunting. But since I know I would not take the time to actually use all of the animal.
Well, this guy will.
Yeah. That's why I don't mind.
I do.
I don't mind anyone else hunting.
My dad wants to eat organs now too. It's apparently really good for you.
Yeah. Liver is good. So is heart.
My mom and dad have been drinking eggs with their meat because it helps
drinking eggs, like raw egg.
Yes, with salt and pepper.
I used to do the raw egg
before they eat red meat.
With shake.
Before they eat red meat, it helps with enzymes they get into your body.
But it is fucking
gross.
Yo,
my parents say it's not that bad.
No, it's a texture and consistency. I'm not into it. Well,
I mean, I like that, so maybe I'll like that. That's the similar.
Basically, you're saying that you like to swallow semen, so you like raw egg.
And if anybody that is related to me is listening, I'm really sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. YOLO.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But food. Yeah, food is good.
Raw eggs.
But anyways, yeah.
Oh God.
I tried doing it for like the raw egg thing.
Oh.
No. Ew. It looks like you're drinking cum in that Gatorade you like so much.
Maybe that's why I like this. Gargle it.
Oh yeah.
Gargle it.
Yeah, get a mouthful, you dirty whore.
I want to hear you gargle it.
You dirty whore.
Let me clean off my face. Oh.
No, you gotta use your lips. Oh, yeah. Make sure zoom in on that. Matt, zoom in on that in post.
Matt. Gotta give myself a note, you know. But yeah, no, fucking.
Dude, but I'm telling you, like, I tried doing that shit for a couple days, like drinking the raw egg thing. And I couldn't. I did it once. I was all right. I'm like, all right.
Salt and pepper.
That's how I tried doing it again. I'm like, all right, maybe.
Like in a shot glass.
You were watching too much Rocky that week. The TNT had the Rocky marathon. TNT had the Rocky marathon that week. I'm telling you, you were just watching that week.
It was, I was young, man. I was young. I
can tell the Rocky marathon was definitely playing.
I was in like ninth grade, I think it was, or whatever. And I was like, no, you know what it was? We were doing weightlifting in school. It was the weightlifting week in school. We had just started. It was going to be the last half of the quarter for the rest of the year. We were in the weight room.
What was the channel back? Was it TNT or was it USA? What channel was literally just Rocky Marathon? TNT, exactly.
And then USA picked it up for a while.
Yeah, no, there was like.
But TNT, I had it for years. It was like Charmed, and for like a couple hours in the morning, and then Rocky until like midnight. Yeah,
it was just they literally just played marathons of Rocky 1 through 4 most of the time. They would rarely show 5 unless they wanted to do like an anniversary.
They wouldn't even really show Rocky 2. No.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you are right. They didn't really show Rocky.
They would do 1.
They would show 3 and 4 the most.
Sorry.
3 and 4 the most.
Yeah, they would do 1.
Shout out till
1, 3, 4, and then sometimes they did very rare. No, I'm sorry. You're right. 5 was one that they very rarely showed, and then 6, it was like meh.
Well, by the time we grew up, it wasn't really like they did that. But here's the thing I found out about Sylvester Stallone recently. Well, 1, they're planning on making a new Rocky.
Yeah.
Like 6?
7. Outside of Creed, like they want to make a Rocky 7 where he trains an illegal immigrant. Apparently, that's like the concept. But here's the wild thing I found out about it. He doesn't own any part of Rocky. Sylvester Stallone.
No.
He wrote the first movie and starred in it, and to get the starring clause, he had to give up all the rights.
Yeah.
So but here's the thing. Rocky 2, 3, 4, and 6 were written, directed, and starred him. So he literally wrote, directed, and starred most of the movies.
I'm sure he's getting paid.
Well, he got paid for the movies, but as far as like you got to think about like the
you don't get back end, which is where you make the money.
That's where you want the money. That's where like all the marathons and shit. Every time that shit gets put on TV.
Getting paid.
Oh yeah, MGM's getting paid.
MGM's getting paid instead of him.
Yeah.
More LSD. Yeah.
I want to. It's eye drops.
It's eye drops, people.
But I want to.
LSD.
While we're on that note, I want to take a note. If you are a creator, don't don't keep making sequels for a movie if they're not going to give you ownership. Because I think that's where he went wrong.
Dude,
after Rocky 3, he was like...
you keep fucking... No matter what, you keep 51 fucking %.
Well, not even... No, you could get... It depends on what you want to do. If you want to sell most of it, just make sure you have some ownership so you can keep some rights. But I'm just saying, in that situation, he said...
Royalties.
He said he went to them after Rocky 3 and was like, hey, don't you think I should get some ownership of this? You know, I'm writing, directing, and starring in it. And they're like, no. But then he still went and wrote, directed, and starred in Rocky 4.
They probably cut him a different deal.
Starred in... No, well, yeah, but that's not as lucrative as ownership.
I mean, like, he could have done something else if he wanted.
Well, I mean, he did. He did Rambo.
Yeah.
Started doing other movies.
Right.
He has some ownership. I know, though he doesn't have ownership in Rambo.
I'm excited for the new Rambo.
He didn't create Rambo, so I don't feel like he should have ownership in that.
I am very excited for the new Rambo. I'm a huge Rambo fan. For anybody who does not know that.
I didn't know that.
But that's one of those moments that, as an artist, you should take a stand if you're doing all the work and they're not giving you ownership. He shouldn't have gone and done Rocky 4 if they weren't giving him ownership. Like he should have been like, okay, I'll do it when you guys come back. Like, what are they gonna do? Yeah, you could get another writer and director, but you're gonna get another person.
You're not gonna get Rocky, who is the person. You don't have Rocky without Rocky.
Because there's a story about Bruce Willis that Kevin Smith likes to tell. On the fourth Die Hard, Kevin Smith plays like a hacker, and he had to apparently ghost rewrite the entire scene because it just wasn't working. The original writers didn't really know much about computer shit, and so Kevin Smith, he writes, directs, does his own movies. So he's like, I got this. Just give me a laptop. But Fox told Bruce Willis, Bruce Willis is a producer, luckily, and he has part ownership. But Fox was originally like, no, we don't want to do that scene, all that stuff. But Bruce Willis, even though he didn't have complete ownership, he just said, cool. Who do you want to play John McClane then? Basically saying, like, if we don't do this scene now that Kevin Smith wrote, you're going to need to just recast me.
Yeah. And it's like...
In the middle of production, like... And they went with the scene.
Yeah. Because they looked at the logistics of the cost of that.
You can't do Die Hard without Bruce Willis. You can't do Rocky without Sylvester Stallone.
It doesn't work. Just like I'm sorry, whoever played fucking Tomb Raider, but you do not have Tomb Raider without Angelina Jolie.
I think that... I mean, I could see that, but I feel like that could also be a little different. If you got someone right, but it's just like Rocky is made by Sylvester Stallone. Kind of made in his image, almost. He wasn't a fighter, but, poor from the...
he's mad short?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who?
Sylvester Stallone. He's like 5'8".
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. A lot of those action stars are mad short, but like...
It's camera angles, man.
They look huge.
Yeah, it's the set. It's also set design.
Yeah, design, camera angles is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that's why Tom Cruise doesn't ever look like shorter than his like co-star.
Tom Cruise's best friend is the Apple Box.
Yo, for real,
his best friend is that Apple Box. I wonder if he's got his own custom one.
He definitely does. Are you kidding me?
That is like signed. He has a specific Scientologist script that just like brings it around. He's like, this is his Apple Box. Do you want it Chicago, New York, or LA?
Yo, speaking of shout out fucking Chicago, just had Lollapalooza last week. I wish I fucking went. That shit, I was listening to it on Sirius. Shout out Sirius XM. Shit was dope. Keep me updated. That shit was dope, son.
Yo, shout out to Sirius XM. Let's get the show on there.
Yo, for real, son. Yo,
we could do it.
Sirius XM, bro. Like, honestly, I've had your guys' subscription for years. Ever since we got our first fucking vehicle with that shit equipped in it, I for years belted my parents like, no. Like, it was about to go. I'm like, no, we're keeping this. I don't care. I'll pay you for this shit. I need this shit in my life.
Who kid?
Yo, no, not even, bro. Honestly, yo, what I listen to, bro, the most, honestly, I'm gonna say shout out to All Out Show with Rude Jude, bro. Oh. The All Out Show with Rude Jude is fucking lit, bro. My man speaks facts.
Not fiction, facts.
No, not fiction, facts. Picked up some of his fucking books, though, too, man. Like, I've read, actually, some on an ebook. Fucking lit. And I don't read. I don't. You can ask Matt. I know you don't know me that well yet, but I don't read.
I do audiobooks now.
If you ever get like a piece of furniture that you have to assemble, I should assume you're going to try to do it from your brain and not read the instructions.
That's not reading. It's
that's
just
not reading. That's just
Legos.
Well, no, not for nothing. Like, come on, like out of anybody, like I could do that shit.
Okay.
Like.
Yeah, he can do it without the instructions, so he doesn't need to read them.
To be fair, yeah, I think I would put a closer bet on you doing it without the instructions than me. But to be fair, most of it isn't words. Like IKEA doesn't even give you words. It's just pictures.
You just need some diagrams.
Yeah,
like diagrams. You put letters to parts, and I'm good. I'll read letters.
IKEA has no words except for the cover where it says the weird name in German, and then you open it up. It doesn't even have like Walmart.
It doesn't even have shit in German in there.
Like Walmart, I've gotten Walmart shelves. And they'll label. They'll
put like fall apart on you and fucking break apart when you turn a screw the wrong way.
No, they're actually very sturdy. But the thing
you got lucky.
They're actually, and the one thing I actually like about them is on the different things they'll label it. They'll be like, "This is the W board. This is the L board." So it does make it go a little bit easier. But whereas IKEA's literally just like, "This board goes here." And it's just like, "Thanks, I'll get that board."
I'll figure out which one it is.
Which for me, my mind kind of works in that way, but for my mom, she's like, no, this is ridiculous.
Does she always like hound you to put, whenever she comes into a box, you're like, fuck, I'm gonna have to put this fucking thing together.
I'm always the one that has to do the IKEA trip, so it's always for me usually. So it's usually one of those things where she's like, she sees me working on it, she's like, yeah, good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, no, I'm just whenever I see a large package or I hear something like, hey, well, I got this, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to put this shit together.
Oh, that's just IT stuff.
Or I'll hear like, hey Jim, your aunt and uncle just got this thing. I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna have to make sure they put this thing, the people put it in right or whatnot.
Computers are the worst.
See, but like that's the thing. Computers, I don't really do computers. That's why my man over here is fixing my computer. And shout out to all the people right now who has work waiting for me. I'm going to get back to it as soon as I get my shit straightened out.
Yeah, we're it's almost there. It just needs we just need to reformat it. It's fine.
Yeah. So I just need to spend like a couple about $200 to get myself a nice drive and.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Do some shit.
You'll be good.
A drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's fine. The audience doesn't care about that.
Yeah,
but
they don't care.
It's one of those things where it's like...
What they do care about is, though...
Oh, you know what's something kind of interesting, like, media businessy?
I would like.
Ninja, formerly the #1 Twitch streamer, Twitch being the #1 kind of gaming streaming platform, he's now done an exclusive deal with Mixer, which is owned by Microsoft.
Yeah.
And he's now going to do all of his live streams exclusively on Mixer, which statistically, someone did the poll, they have 4% of the streaming that goes on the internet right now.
They're probably trying to make more people.
Well,
that's a lot.
Twitch has 90-something %.
They're probably trying to get some people to come over.
That's a lot of drop. That's a lot of drop.
What do you mean it's a drop? No. Mixer itself only has like 4% of the market share, whereas Twitch pretty much owns the rest of it, and then YouTube has their own segments a little bit bigger. So yeah, no, that's exactly what Mixer's trying to do, but Twitch was petty. They immediately took away his partnership badge.
Whoa.
They're like, they made a public statement, but then they're like, yeah, we're taking away your partnership. Fuck you, pretty much.
So he's not going to be getting paid. No, not even.
Not really.
Do you think Mixer's gonna surpass fucking Twitch?
No. But how's it selling?
They had him though.
I mean, how much?
But Twitch was paying him too. They just weren't paying him enough.
Mixer must have been offering him quite a fucking bit then.
It's Microsoft. I would be surprised if it's. People are saying it's a 7-figure deal. If it's a 5-year deal, it's definitely an 8-figure deal.
It's probably 5-figure per year.
Yeah. I'd go that far.
I'd say, so you're saying probably, what do you think, 50 mil?
No.
5-year deal, 50 mil?
No, if it was a 5-year deal, it'd be 10 mil.
Oh, yeah. So then...
He's not that popping. He's not Drake. Calm down now. But 5 years, I could see them giving him 10 mil for 5 years. To be on the platform and all that stuff. And also, I think it's just a good move for him. Like, when Joe Budden moved his podcast to Spotify... I didn't think of it. There was the money involved, but I also thought it was smart because then Spotify is literally going to be. There aren't that many podcasts at the time. Now anyone can put a podcast on there.
Yeah.
Hey, Spotify listeners.
I forgot we're on Spotify now.
Yeah, we're on Spotify. Shout out to all y'all. We actually have like.
How are our numbers, man? Because I don't actually have Spotify.
Here's also why I like Spotify over Apple Podcasts. Apple, I mean, you all send me emails saying you're gonna fix it, so we'll see. But Spotify actually gives analytics. Like Apple Podcasts don't really give you analytics. Like.
Okay, so what are analytics?
Well, we don't need to get into that. We don't need to get into analytics. But that is the cool thing about Spotify. But when he did the deal with Spotify, like, they put him on billboards. They put him, like, on the front page. Like, that, 50 million people use Spotify. You're on the front page of Spotify now, regularly. Like, that's more important, I think, than whatever check it is. And it's a similar thing with Mixer. Like, yeah, there's not 50 million people, but... Well, actually, yes, there is. Mixer is integrated with Xbox. There's 50 million Xbox users. You literally swipe over one to the next screen. It's just a bunch of Mixer streams. So now he's going to be in one of the front pages of 50 million users.
Compared to fucking like 200-300 million fucking Twitch streamers.
Well, no, I'm sure. No, his views have gone down kind of since then. But the idea of like you are now on that platform, and you're now Mixer's golden boy. So now, when they're going to do billboards, they're going to have a ninja on the front.
You're going to be the one.
Yeah.
So it's more than just the upfront money.
He has more money coming his way.
Yeah.
Besides this contract, he's now more of a public figure.
They're pretty much paying for his marketing now, in a way of like, since he's partnering with them, anything that they do, and he's like their star boy, anything that they do to market themselves, they're going to inherently want to have his name attached to it, so it's going to help market him. So whatever money they put into it, even though it's not like money directly going to him, he does get help.
Smart bastard.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to lie. It makes me want to switch. I've been looking into other platforms, honestly, outside of YouTube. Not that I want to get away from YouTube, but I do want to have... I'm trying to find, like... I found this new platform. Not new, but it's been around for a couple of years. But it's a video platform made by McJuggernuggets, who's a YouTuber. It's called...
McJuggernuggets.
Yeah. It's called Storyfire. And apparently they give much better CPMs than YouTube. And there's a much smaller user base, so I've started thinking about posting stuff on there, like the Old Boys episodes and shit like that.
Yeah. Shout out to any new users. Or viewers and listeners out there, go and check out
The Boys.
Not
the Amazon show that has happened.
No.
This is BOI''S. And it's not Good Boys, the new Seth Rogen. They really fucked us on that.
Yo, for real.
You know
it's like Do Boys.
You know how hard it is to pitch a show called The Boys right now when all of a sudden Amazon has a superhero show called The Boys and Seth Rogen does a movie called Good Boys? It's incredibly hard.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you pick up and you're like, they're like, oh, The Boys? Isn't that a show? It's like, no. Yes.
It's like, yes, it is.
But not this.
Is it BOIS or BOIZ?
BOI''S.
Apostrophe-S.
Huh. Yeah, The Boys.
Kind of like hors d'oeuvres.
Yes. Exactly.
They're
hors d'oeuvres?
That's how it's spelled. HOR. Hors d'oeuvres.
Oh,
it's like honor.
Yeah. Oh. Like Horner.
Yeah.
Huh.
No, finding a boys rant aside. Because we'll get there. I actually have it will probably be easier. And, I don't care if people know. We might need to for the TV version, might need to market it. We might need to sell it under a different name. I got a couple backup names. I'm not going to lie.
It's all right. Shout out. Follow the work, people. You will not be disappointed. You'll see the evolution of...
The Boys.
Yeah. It's interesting.
The Boys.
Yeah, I don't want to give away some of my name ideas yet publicly. Because if someone takes that, I swear to God, I'm going to go homicidal. Shouldn't make that joke on this episode, but fuck that.
No, all right. Yeah.
Fuck that. Seth Rogen. Oh, watch out, man.
Whoa.
No, secret.
Whoa.
It's
just joking.
It's obviously a joke. Seth Rogen knows I love him.
Obviously.
I hope so. Because I love him.
He wants you to be his first.
What, dude? Yeah, I would totally suck his dick.
You would?
Yeah.
He's gotten real hot.
Not even because of that. I feel like, he's a funny dude. It's
like,
worth taking.
Like emotionally, you're ready for it.
Seth Rogen, yeah, I think I'm emotionally ready for it. I think it's time.
Gotcha.
For him,
How would
he was Pumbaa, so
He was Pumbaa.
Gotcha. Yeah. Pumbaa's awesome.
And he made This Is the End, so
This is the end.
That was good the first time I watched it.
No, it's still good. I'm not gonna lie. It's still that.
I haven't seen it in a couple years, so like you know what? Like
it has been a couple years, but I'm not gonna lie. Even the last time I saw it, that masturbation joke scene.
Oh yeah, that shit was hysterical.
Where his name's Jesse, right? The long-haired dude from Pineapple Express. Not James Franco, the other dude, the fat dude.
Yeah.
Jesse or something like that.
I think it's Jesse.
He's like, you're jerking off like a goddamn caveman. Still hilarious to this day, especially when they're doing it with a bat and the.
I just think it's funny when Rihanna gets killed.
Thing with Hermione.
Rihanna probably thought it was funny when Rihanna gets killed.
Emma Watson's part was hilarious.
Oh my god, that and then the fucking who was it? The guy who played whoever
Magic Mike.
No, the fucking the white dude from fucking
the dude from 21
with
Jump
the
Street.
cocaine.
Oh, Michael Cera.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
Funny thing is, I could totally see him being a fucking cocaine addict.
Yeah, same. See, it's worth sucking Seth Rogen's dick. See how smart that movie was written?
Yeah.
He's done good work.
I've done good work, but I don't think I'd suck a man's dick.
I just hope that you do
I'd smoke
good work,
blunt with him.
I'd smoke a blunt with him, and then if he asked, I'm not saying I would go out of my way, but if he asked, I'm not gonna lie, I would.
Would
consider
you
it.
wear the mask?
If he wanted him to, he would.
I don't know. Seth, why don't you just hit me up? Let me know what you want.
Mask or no mask?
Oh my god. Yo, dog, if you do hit him up, bro, hit me up. I'll just smoke a blunt with you. I don't give a fuck. Like, this guy's trying to get on some other shit.
Let's just go out and party. I'm down for that, if you're down for that.
Mushrooms.
I mean, like, yeah, whatever.
I mean, all jokes aside, I just want to smoke a blunt with him. Like, that's fine.
But if he was like, I'll smoke a blunt with you if you suck my dick, you'd suck his dick.
All right, for the sake of the podcast, I would do it.
What? No, you're held up to that.
No, for the sake of the podcast, I definitely would.
So you would?
Yeah, the next week.
We could have it happen behind that
the
screen.
podcast title the next week would be "I sucked Seth Rogen's dick."
Yo, what we could do, bro, is put the white screen closer and do this whole silhouette thing with the.
You know how much clout? I wonder, does that get you clout, Seth? If you're listening to this, do you think sucking your dick gets clout? Does it? Whose dick do you have to suck to get clout? Who would give you a clout?
I'm just thinking of the song.
Gary Busey.
Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout.
If you suck Gary Busey's dick, you would.
But he doesn't have clout.
But you would have clout.
No, you know who?
I think so.
Someone needs to have clout for. I think.
You think is it passed on like an STD or something?
No, you need someone like Diddy. He always brings it.
Or
Joe
Jay-Z.
Budden. Or Joe Budden.
What?
See, Jay-Z is different. He doesn't bring up all of his girls. Like Beyonce was already a queen when he came with her, so it was already king.
Honestly, no. I feel like you're eating at the wrong spectrum here. I feel like you need to just stop all this dick sucking and just eat out Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, she'll get you up.
All the clout.
Oh no, I've been asking for that for years, but she doesn't. She doesn't want me.
Get all the clout.
I would marry her. I told her I would marry Oprah.
Well, duh.
I want to have kids with her.
I think does she have kids? No.
I will shoot up that club.
Wow.
For people who don't know what that means I'm gonna come inside her.
What is
Yeah, you don't know that term?
Episode? No.
You don't know
and
that
I
term?
also hate laying pipe, and now I hate that one too. I hate that one too.
That's a Charlemagne
I hate them.
term.
I hate them.
I totally laid pipe shot out the club before.
Oh my god. Gross.
We've all shot at the club at least once.
No.
Oh.
Never.
Never?
Never.
Well, you don't have a penis.
You'd be surprised.
All right. Well.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
Not that I've seen.
But no, I would like to have a child with Oprah. If Oprah wanted to have a child with me, I would have a child with Oprah. I would have a child with Seth Rogen. I'm not gonna lie.
You would impregnate each other.
Yeah, we doc.
You doc.
You would doc.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's hot.
He would doc me though.
Oh, hello. Yeah. Sethy, you got a free.
He'd do anything for clout.
Imagine if he DMs me, he's just like, what the fuck?
So you're
like,
into
bro,
it.
you have problems.
He's gonna be like, so you're into it.
Seth Rogen's that type of guy where he would tweet, he would find something
Imagine
random
about him.
Imagine
if you wrote a movie about this.
Oh God, if you write a movie about me and you don't give me a percentage on it, I swear to, after Good Boys, I swear to God.
Yeah, all your clout's gone.
It's gonna take so much from him. We might as well take his first card.
Seth Rogen's that type of guy where he'll find a random thing about him and like he'll make a funny response. I could totally see him just like seeing this and like tweeting out what the actual fuck. It's just like, someone tweeted like, oh, it was a Drake meme of like what it was like a hot girl. It's like what you it was a meme of just like what you think you look like and then what you actually look like, and then it was like a hot girl, and then it was Seth Rogen, and Seth Rogen replied to it. He's like, Drake, I have feelings, because Drake posted it.
What an asshole, Drake! Come on.
Making
fun of people isn't fucking nice.
It was him from the Bound. It was him from the Bound video. Also, he's like, Drake, I have
just
feelings
like
too.
hazing. It's not nice. It shouldn't be done. Period.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't agree with hazing.
Okay, 2 against 1. I'll take it.
What? I don't agree with hazing.
It's bad.
I don't either. Yeah.
No, you're on my team.
She's the one who thinks I'm like for it, but I'm like.
He's like not really for it, but he's kind of for it. He's like, well, you know,
I can see you kind of being for it. You were in a frat. That's like part
Shout
of it.
out, Tell My Guy.
Is that like that's how you
hazing's
get into
illegal?
I know
Zoom in on the arm, Matt.
I know you can't tell me what happens in frats. That's like against the rules. But there isn't hazing like part of the initiation.
I mean, like, all right. So technically, like, they classify hazing as anything that as somebody telling you to do something that you don't want to do and you do it. Like if I tell you to do 30 push-ups and you don't want to do it, but like do 30 push-ups
or you can't do this, or you can't be a part of this,
or like get the fuck off a line, then whatever. Like you have 2 options.
I know someone I know.
So technically, it's like it's up to you. If you want to do it, it's what it takes. But like,
yeah,
it's only 30. What the fuck is 30 fucking push-ups?
Why would push-ups? I feel like that's not what would kill you. You know what I mean? Like,
the thing that people do that kills people is fucking
shove things up their butts.
Well, that's some crazy shit.
Thing?
We never did no fucking no.
That's what he's supposed to tell you.
No, I put on everything. You can ask any of my brothers. Never done no
butt stuff.
No butt stuff
on yourself.
There are some
on anybody.
There are some
on anybody.
What do you mean? You do a little bit.
No. He means not as hazing. You've had anal with a girl. That's what she means. You've had anal with a girl.
Oh, has nothing to do with fraternity shit.
I'm just saying.
But that has nothing to do with fraternity shit.
Like,
that's after parties.
No, there's like this movie.
After the after party, there's the hotel lobby.
Hey, have you guys ever seen the end?
Sorry, guys.
The end credits of The Hangover. Those are so funny. And then he's getting blown. What is wrong with you? I've never seen The
Hangover.
I never saw Hangover.
Oh my god. Well, there's an ending scene where Zach Galifianakis is getting blown. It's not a scene. It's just pictures where he's getting blown in a elevator.
By what?
By was it by the stripper or no?
Was it by grandma?
Oh, Grammy gum jobs? Yes.
No, I think it was a black chick.
I don't remember.
Those are 3 different things.
I don't really know, but I know
a stripper, an old woman, or a black chick.
Jim Carrey gets his dick sucked on by a gummy grandma in Yes Man.
I remember that.
That is such a good movie. Go Jim Carrey. I fucking love you.
I love Jim Carrey. That was a good movie.
To this day, I love you.
I just don't know I don't know if he's trolling the world or if he's actually like seriously depressed.
I think he's woke.
No, he's woke as fuck.
No, because sometimes he's like woke back to his old Jerry, and I don't know if like if you saw him in Cars and Comedians, I don't know. He's perplexing. No.
I can't wait. I want to watch. Now I need to go find this episode of Cars and Comedians and Cars. Coffee with Comedians and Cars.
Yeah, the Jerry Seinfeld show on Netflix.
I know. I've seen it. It's so funny. I like it.
I can't remember the name. I'm just like...
It's like Comedians and Cars.
No, having coffee with Comedians and Cars.
Netflix is Netflix is going all in on comedy. They've made an announcement recently.
Comedy's the way.
They made an announcement recently, though. They're like, hey, we're cutting our budget. And then, like, a month later, like, yeah, but we also gave Eddie Murphy $70 million for his next special, so.
It's like, what? Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy? You haven't seen him since, like,
he's been starving
the Haunted Mansion.
He's been starving for fucking
Definitely not starving.
Now he is. Now he's good.
No, he's never been starving. He's one of those comedy legends where... He's always like
Coming to America, fucking classic.
Well, even just his stand-up, like his stand-up is like he's got legendary stand-ups.
No, I get
Shrek.
it.
I forget about Shrek.
Shrek too.
Yeah, that's it, and he's got Donkey.
I think he's had enough money where I think he's just been chilling. I think he's been like Jerry Seinfeld and Dave Chappelle for the most part these past few years, and then Netflix has finally come around and been like, "Yo, do you want almost $100 million to
make people laugh?
Yeah,
online. Yeah,
it's like that's a no-brainer.
Why wouldn't you?
I'd do it.
Because I don't think even in the
I'd do a lot of things for $70 million.
I don't even think in the heyday of HBO, like, they were getting $70 million for specials. I think it would probably... I don't know. I gotta do research. But I think this is, like, the most that people have spent on specials. But
that's a fucking lot of money, man.
Dave Chappelle
He better be funny. I better laugh when I watch it.
Dave Chappelle got... Well, it's 2 specials, I believe, or 3 specials. So it's kind of, I guess, $25 million each or something like that, or like a little under $20 million, over $20 million each.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. They did a similar thing with Dave Chappelle. They wanted 2 specials for $60 million, and then they gave Jerry Seinfeld, I think, $50 million to do comedian in cars doing coffee and that 1 special. So
crazy.
They're throwing money at comedians right now. If only I was funnier.
You could be funny.
No, I'm funny. I write The Boys. It's fine.
The Boys!
I write The Boys, BOI''S. God damn it. I hate that Amazon show. Fuck you, Amazon. Yo, yeah, fuck Amazon. Twitch is also dying now. Thank God.
What?
Twitch, because, Ninja left. That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying Twitch is dying right now, because they've just also been very petty in general with some of their other users. Mm-hmm. So...
They're losing viewers.
Yeah, so... Not viewers. The actual creators, actually. They've been kind of petty with some creators, so they're just like... Yeah, so a lot of people are thinking Twitch is...
Like they're going elsewhere.
Yeah. They feel like
maybe
Twitch
YouTube will come back.
YouTube? Well, a lot of people have switched to YouTube right now.
Yeah.
YouTube streaming, and now Mixer is trying to get more popular with Ninja, so I can imagine more people going to Mixer.
I mean, like, honestly, it's only a matter of time before all the major platforms just kind of offer their own sort of, like, game streaming service mixed into it. Like,
well, Xbox already kind of does that now.
Look at Sony.
Sony hasn't done that yet, but Xbox has kind of done that right now with Xbox Game Pass.
Can you see fucking Nintendo doing it with fucking Smash tournaments and shit like that or whatever?
No, Nintendo's always gonna pay. You're always gonna pay for the games.
No, I meant for like streaming, like the.
Streaming the. Oh no, I don't think that's too segmented. That would never work out. It's always going to be a multi-platform thing. Yeah, like Microsoft owns Mixer, but it's not exclusive to Xbox. Like you could do that.
I'm pretty sure fucking like whatchamacallit? Twitch like basically runs all the Fortnite streaming majors too. So like they have everything they need from all the fucking
I think they have exclusive streaming
from MLG right? Alone, bro. Twitch is good.
Well, you never know because they could. Microsoft has a lot of money too they could throw at this, and that, to be fair, Amazon's got a lot of money, but Twitch has always been kind of like the bastard stepchild, where it's always been like you kind of do your own thing. Yeah,
so Amazon owns Twitch.
Amazon owns Twitch, and Microsoft owns Mixer.
But
Amazon owns most of the internet, honestly.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Jeff Bezos can throw a fucking not even 1% of his money at this shit and like make it blow up.
That's why everybody should have an Amazon Prime card. They're fucking awesome.
But that's my thing. Why didn't he do that with Ninja? That's the thing. They haven't been doing that with creators. They've just been like, you guys can go. It's fine. Whatever. We don't care.
Because they don't need it.
They don't need them. Yeah, they're making their money fine.
That's the thing is, dude, there's enough people on the other platforms. On that platform alone, where they don't need one major streamer or 2 major like.
No, he was actually a huge chunk of their viewership.
Really?
He was one of their he was an actual like percentage points.
Wow.
Of their viewership, which is a lot for how much they have. So taking even like a couple percentages of their viewership,
that's a lot,
and moving it to Mixer,
that's a lot.
Yeah, It's enough where Amazon obviously doesn't need to be worried because Amazon, again, secretly owns like 60% of the internet.
Yeah.
If you guys don't.
They're like an ultimate monopoly.
Yeah, because they were smart and they did this thing.
Because they did it internationally.
Not even that. They did this smart thing that most people don't even know about. They started this branch of their company called, I mean, a lot of people know about it. I should say most common folk don't know about it. But they have a company called AWS, Amazon Web Services, which is pretty much just server space. And most websites are run on Amazon servers. Most games are run on Amazon servers now. Like, game studios used to have their own servers or like they find
But why when they could just buy Amazon's?
Exactly. They just rent Amazon's, and Amazon
because they have like unlimited space.
Pretty much.
Well, they could just always build more. They have tons of money.
Just create more.
Yeah. And the thing about running, really, if you want to run a sustainable online and just anything online, you need more than one server. And that's when it starts. And you should have it in multiple locations just in case of like fires and shit like that. So that's where services like AWS, it's like Amazon has servers.
And that shit's backed the fuck up.
All over the place. Exactly.
Yeah.
Microsoft's trying to try to do that now. They started their own cloud platform called Azure.
Yeah.
Which is more for... This is all like developer talk, but like Amazon, I read something recently where I believe they said 60% of the internet or internet apps, just like apps in general, all that stuff, Amazon runs it.
That's a lot. Like, that's a fucking lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of
like,
scary.
That's in...
You wonder where your money goes.
That's in the trillions of assets.
Yeah. I mean, they're not the only company to do it. Like, Snapchat utilizes Google's databases. Like, a month ago, Snapchat wasn't working, and Google wasn't working for a little bit. Google went up quicker than Snapchat, because obviously Google's going to be like...
It's a bigger company.
Well, they're going to be like, we're going to take care of... They're going to be like...
take care of the main first.
Yeah, they're going to be like, we're going to take care of our servers before we take care of our customer servers, you know what I mean? And then... But when Google went up, I'm like... I did the quick research. I'm like, what servers does Snapchat use? And there was a frontline report from like a year earlier. It was like $1 billion deal between Google and
$3 billion.
No, it was $1 billion.
No, I thought it was like 3. I thought the people who sold it.
They didn't sell. No, it's just they're utilizing their server racks.
Oh, all right, because I thought the 12 original people who ran it, created it, or whatever. Like, sold it to Google for like $3 billion or something.
Snapchat is independent.
Huh.
Completely independent. They also use... they're trying to do a similar thing, but instead of server space, it's software. So now some apps utilize, without really us knowing, because it doesn't really matter, they utilize the Snapchat code for like chat or photo stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you can buy that from Snapchat now as a developer and be like, hey... Like, let's say I wanted to add a chat function to... a MyCrazyProductions app. If I didn't want to program it, I could hit up Snapchat, be like, hey, how much would it cost to lease that part of the code? And they'll be like, here's the, and then you utilize it in that. So that's really how developers make money now. Is like they kind of create these platforms, and then they license it out to everyone. If people like them,
then they'll come and buy it.
Yeah, or the technology, they'll license the technology itself.
Yeah,
but that's scary to think that Amazon has that much control.
Amazon.
Fortnite runs off AWS.
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess Fortnite's probably not leaving Twitch anytime soon as their exclusive distributor for streaming.
And not for nothing too, like most of the Twitch streams as of the past year is fucking Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like worldwide.
Everybody loves Fortnite.
Well, because it's like not for nothing too. It's a cross-compatible platform.
You can fight with other people.
It's fun and it's free.
And it's quick.
Is it on like your phone or something?
Yeah, you get to do it on like you can play me on. You can have it on your phone, Xbox, PC, fucking the.
They were the first people to do cross-platform in the fact that I could be
on all the venues,
and I could play with him. Like if he's on the shitter on his phone, I could still play with him if I'm on my computer, or if I'm on my Xbox, or if I'm on a PS4, like anything. We just play with each other.
Yeah, it's no problem. Like, and it's the same game, same everything. Like, you don't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah. It's so crazy it took us till 2018
to do it effectively.
It really just came down to these companies just fucking getting along.
Yeah.
And Sony took the longest. I gotta give Sony shit for that, because like for a while they're like, we don't want cross-platform, but
PS3 was all PS3. I remember that.
No, not even that. Just like the online service right now with the PS4, they're like, no, we don't want Nintendo players or Microsoft players coming into our servers. And then Fortnite eventually got so big on everywhere else that they were like, we'll open it up. Sorry.
Yeah, because that's the thing. If it didn't get big on everybody else's platform and working together and shit, then they would have been the odd man out and been fucked.
Well, that's the thing, because you gotta think. Because all this comes down to they want you on the console as long as possible. And if all of your friends are playing this game, and it doesn't matter what they're on, they could have an iPhone, an iPad, a laptop, a Xbox, a Nintendo Switch, and they're all playing this game, but you're on a PS4. You're just gonna spend your time on an iPad or a computer.
Exactly, you're not gonna be on it.
Yeah.
So Sony's more also worried about that, just like, oh, they're away from the console.
People aren't gonna buy that console because they will buy it to play Fortnite with their friends.
And especially when the new consoles come out.
New one, they're thinking, why would I do PlayStation?
Exactly. Yeah. They're worried about their next thing that they've already probably dumped about $2 billion in developing, or whatever. Like for the PS5.
Probably. I would say I wouldn't say 2, but I'd say probably about $1 billion. It's usually.
Imagine dumping $1 billion into an asset to get made. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, like, not worrying if it's gonna even fucking sell because of a game that every other console can play.
And yeah,
no, it's not fun. Although I am excited for their new console. Some of the stuff that they've leaked is specs.
What is it?
They got all of them are gonna be VR ready theoretically. Yeah. 4K gaming, theoretically 8K gaming on a couple of them. I don't know how that works. I don't even know if that's true, but they have like...
Because then, I mean, I know they have 6K displays and shit, like screens out now.
They have some 8K displays, but I just know that the specs are kind of just like the peak for computers and like coming in now. And even then, it's still like not even available now. So it's just like, damn, they're going to be selling these at a loss, or they're going to be selling them really expensive.
Yeah, which will still be a loss because of how long it's going to take to unload them.
Well, that's the thing. That's why the last few years, like the last generation, like they've just been like, no, we're not going to sell consoles for a profit at the beginning. They've just kind of accepted that is just like you're never gonna, you have to sell it cheaper. That's what they learned with the PS3, because that was like $700.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. When it first came out, it was like $699.
Nobody bought it.
Nobody bought it.
Shit.
And then all of a sudden it dropped to fucking $4. It was like $459 or some shit like that.
It dropped within the next year, but even then it was just like still too late.
Yeah,
yep.
Still too late.
They should have kept it low.
See, that's why when PS4 came out, they kept it at the $399, like same as Xbox.
It's hard though, because as a business, you're like, it's hard to take that hit. But although I shouldn't, it's not that hard. You're publicly traded companies. Go.
And not for nothing too. Like
you guys get investors. I don't.
You can fucking recover. You got a million different ways and assets you can fucking recover.
They have money to flop, even though they don't want it.
Well, Sony. Here's this thing. Sony's in a weird position.
Well, yeah, because
because some of their departments aren't doing that well. Like, really, their video game department is probably their most. Video game and music right now are the most poppin' shit.
Yeah, of course. And
movies third
kind of,
because of
the hack.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the only thing keeping them up right now. I don't think there's a... Yeah.
Also, too, the Sony hack kind of fucked them up, stocks-wise and all that.
Yeah, but that kind of fucked up their public PR with the movie stuff. But I'm talking about, like, their TVs aren't selling as well.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, that was their bread and butter, was the TVs.
For a long time.
Yeah, we have a nice Sony
and
TV.
fucking LG, though, came out of nowhere and...
I can't think of the last time someone I know bought a Sony TV.
Yeah.
New. It's got to be over a decade.
Yeah.
And I've known people who bought a lot of TVs in this time. Samsung, Toshiba, LG, Sharp.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone buy a Sony. And so, like, they're hurting that department. The films aren't doing the best besides Spider-Man. Because,
I mean, their cameras are doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah. No, the cameras are doing good. Their music is doing good.
Their lenses are like, meh.
Yeah. That's their choice. They got to fix that, though. I don't like it.
Nah.
Yeah. That's just I don't even know. We're not going to get that. People don't understand. It's even towards the end of the podcast anyway. I feel like we've been going over an hour.
Yeah.
It's been a solid podcast.
We'll cap it.
Yeah.
We've been solid.
We'll cap it. No cap. And, my name is Matt. This has been My Crazy Podcast, episode 76. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff. And, who are you?
My name is Jim.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Matt for Dennis' sake, and we'll see you next time.
We out early.